So I just got out of watching Morbius, and I saw it opening day because I was hoping it would be glorious. But, of course, it wasn't, and it ended up just kind of being Morbius. But, you know what was amazing and totally worth seeing it in the cinema? The post-credit scene. So I'm here to break down both post-credit scene and dissect and, figure out and mostly just go, what the hell? Sony, you've done it again. You've blown my mind with just how incomprehensible, ridiculous, stupid, and really cringy and try-hard you can be. Like, it's just so desperate and pathetic, and I just don't even know where to start. So the movie ends, and we're all like, thank God, that was the longest 85 minutes of my life. Cinema's quiet, but we're all sitting there in anticipation, just ready to see what kind of wondrous setup for Morbius 2 or the wider Sony universe without the Spider-Man. The wider Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man. What have they got? Have we got a Kraven the Hunter reveal? What's it gonna be? No. They're both involving, bloody, what's-his-face? Batman from Spider-Man. Sorry, no, old man Batman. Michael Keaton. Holy shit, I completely forgot his name. So we have Michael Keaton, and he's back. He's like, I was in the trailer, so you knew I was in it, but I wasn't actually in the movie, in that scene from the trailer. Why not? What the hell, Sony? You cut everything from the trailer, apparently. I guess they were just for the trailer to make people go see this movie. That's terrible. So the post-credit scene, the crack opens, and it's Doctor Strange and Spider-Man's crack from No Way Home, and it's opening, and a multiverse thing, and it's like, okay, what the hell? What's this gonna be? And then it's a shot of a cell, and all the white CGI, magical, you're appearing from another dimension CGI, and it's just Adrian Toomes, and he's like, it's me. Vulture. I hope they have better food in this dimension. What do you mean? How do you know what's going on? How do you know you're in another dimension? What is happening? Well, everything about it is ridiculous and insane. It feels so desperate to get him into the universe, and they're like, how do we do it? How do we do it? The dimensions, the portals, get him in there. Just get him in there. How does that make any sense? That wasn't how any of this worked at all. It was everyone coming to Spider-Man's universe, that new Spider-Man, into his universe, not into Sony's universe without Spider-Man Sony universe, like the Venom universe, which this is, because in the movie they're like, San Francisco, and he's like, I am Venom, at one point, referencing the movie Venom. I don't understand what's going on. They've just completely changed how the dimension portal thing from No Way Home works. I guess the Sony executives who made this scene didn't see Spider-Man No Way Home. I mean, that's fair. I don't care. They don't need the money. I'm not angry about that. But it's just like, it's so desperately just kind of like, okay, people love Vulture. Oh, they love Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming. We've got to put him in. We've got to get him in here. Amazing actor. Michael Keaton's amazing. He's so good as a brooding adult, grizzly old man now, and he's just such a good actor. We've got to get him in. People will love it. And so then the second post-credit scene is like, okay, you've set up Vulture, and it makes no sense. I'm on board. What's next, Sony? What's next? Give it to me. But it's just Vulture again. But he's got his whole Vulture costume, which he somehow made in this universe, so I guess it's all the same. He met all his old buddies. They got all the Stark tech together, but Stark's not in this universe. So how do you do it? It doesn't matter. I'm overthinking. I guess the Chitauri came anyway. Or it wasn't Chitauri tech. I don't know. I haven't seen Homecoming in a while. But it felt a bit like, okay, it looks like identical. But sure. He has the Vulture suit. I kind of would love just like if it was a different Vulture suit. But I guess that's not the point of getting him and being like, remember Spider-Man Homecoming? Remember the thing? And then Sony outdoes themselves in the writing department. In the cringe setup post-credits scene. This is the ultimate post-credit scene. It is outrageously on the nose. It's horrendously just like performed. It's just terrible. They didn't even get the actor back. The suit helmet of Vulture doesn't come up or anything. It's just clearly a voiceover he did because he shot one shot in prison and he got in the car and they're like, that's all we could get him for. So do the big CGI suit and we'll just voice him over. Michael Morbius, everyone's favourite vampire, everyone's favourite guy with a bat, Jared Leto, everyone's favourite Joker. He's like driving in a car, he meets Vulture, and he's like, hey, Vulture's like, I've heard about you. You and me, we should team up. Maybe get 4 more guys. We should team up and do a thing. It could be sinister. It's atrocious. That's clearly worse dialogue, but that's what they're setting up. Some kind of Sinister Six situation. We're all gonna be baddies. Oh, you and me, we're baddies. Ooh, I like your style. I could get into your style. But Michael Morbius, if you've seen the movie Michael Morbius, Don't see it. It's terrible. Just stay home and do anything. I've been watching Succession recently. Get on Succession if you haven't been. Why am I telling people to watch the most famous show that I've just got onto? Everyone's already seen it. I'm sorry. You've already seen it. He's a good guy. At the end of the Michael Morbius film, Michael Morbius, the living vampire, he's like, I'm a good guy. I'll never drink the red blood. I'll never do it. I'll never do it. And so, I don't know what this Vulture's talking about, unless now Vulture's a good guy. And he's like, I think we should do a team-up movie where we could call ourselves the Not-So-Sinister Six, get 4 more guys that are anti-heroes and blah, blah, blah. I don't know what's happening. It's desperate. It's ridiculous. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's the best part of the movie. And you know it's the best part of the movie when the whole cinema, I mean, there was like 20 of us in the cinema, you know, it was silent. Absolutely silent. No one said a peep for the whole movie. And then we all sit there, we watch the scroll, we're like, ho. We had 2 post-credit scenes. You know, what's the final stinger? Is it going to be more Vulture? Is it going to be something else? It's going to be amazing. And then when the cinema, you know, the credits finished, the lights came on and there was an audible groan from the audience. Like, it was the most audible sound from the audience for the whole film because we were so disappointed there wasn't a 3rd post-credits. So that shows you it was doing something right. And by right, I mean completely wrong and insane and terrible, and everyone hates Sony, but we love to hate them at this point. We're just like, what are you going to do next, Sony, with your next Spider-Man universe that Spider-Man's not in? Also, Spider-Man, no Spider-Man cameo post-credit scene where Andrew Garfield's like, I heard about this living vampire Morbius, Michael Morbius. I better go do a thing. Nothing good or amazing like that. Just cringy, forced, pushing Sinister Six, but Spider-Man's not here, but we're using people from that Spider-Man movie you liked it. It's terrible. I hated it, but no, I loved it. It was the best part of the movie. 2 thumbs up for the 2 post-credit scenes of Morbius. I want to see Morbius 2. More Morbius. Morbius 2. More BS of this nature, please, Sony. Please, everyone, you've got to go see Morbius so that we can get this amazing Sinister Six team-up movie that we've all been dreaming of. Can't you wait to see a Sinister Six movie? And Spider-Man's not in it. I can think of nothing better. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and tell me what you think about the post-credit scene. And check out my Morbius review. It'll be up soon, soon.